And well, moving on to more news, Deputy Prime Minister Musalia Mudavadi has reopened the ICC versus the local tribunal debate just 5 months to the election, repeating his calls for the post-election violence cases to be brought back home. Mudavadi also says that 4 Kenyans facing trials at The Hague are not the only ones who should pay for the case, since all Kenyans are responsible for what happened after the 2007 elections. The timing of Mudavadi's comments have raised eyebrows. KTN's Otieno has the details.
As he jets back into Kenya from his tour of the United States and the United Kingdom, Musalia has reignited debate on the ICC trials at The Hague. In what is probably one of the most straight-shooting statements since he declared interest in the presidency, Mudavadi says Kenyans killed each other in 2008 and all Kenyans must accept responsibility collectively for what happened. He says the entire nation is guilty and maintains that to prosecute 4 people for the sins of 40 million Kenyans is therefore preposterous. He goes ahead to say although Uhuru Kenyatta, William Ruto, Francis Mudavdi and Joshua Sang may carry Kenya's national shame, they must not carry the national guilt. Musalia wants all Kenyans to own up and to do so before the election. Mudavadi goes ahead to state that if it were in his powers, he would bring the trials back home as part of shouldering the guilt of the nation. Whereas this is not the first time Mudavadi is supporting a local process to try the post-election violence suspects, he seems to be now criticizing the ICC process for zeroing in on the 4 suspects alone. But the former ICC chief prosecutor was categorical that the ICC was only going to try those considered to be bearing the greatest responsibility, while others were to be tried locally.
Presenting its findings on who, according with the evidence collected during the last 8 months, bear the greatest responsibility for the crimes committed in Kenya.
The timing of Mudavadi's statement has also opened a new political debate as to what his intentions might be, more so since 2 of the suspects, Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto, are said to hold the fate of Mudavadi's presidential bid in their hands.
He knows that his chances of clinching the presidency are pegged on what the 2 gentlemen have to say. And because these 2 gentlemen are going to play the role of the kingmaker, if they are not going to be the president, they are going to be the Raila Odinga of 2002. Wherever they tell the direction that people have to go, these 2 gentlemen have got a fanatical following, and it's only a fool who can bury the head into the sand who can write them off. Political analysts say that Musalia Mudavadi's 7% rating in the latest opinion poll is only 7% because he has to divide and share the support of the electorate with William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta. And that if William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta were to endorse Musalia Mudavadi in any way possible, then Musalia Mudavadi would become a formidable presidential candidate indeed. If this is the case, then the UDF party would be nothing more than a political waiting room where Musalia Mudavadi is waiting to be endorsed by William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta, hence his latest move. Now, Otieno, KTN, Nairobi.